How to turn less than $1 a day into well over $100, practically overnight. If you're like most internet marketers, you've probably got a few, or maybe a lot of, AdSense sites that earn less than $1 a day. If you don't have to put any time into them, that's an acceptable return on your investment for the domain every year. But what if I told you that you could turn that sub-$1 a day site into a payday of several hundred? The way to do this is by flipping, or more accurately selling, the site. As long as the site has more than 60 to 90 days of earnings and traffic history, you should be able to sell it quite easily for 10-12x your monthly income. So let's just see how that calculates out, with a few examples. First, let's say your site is earning 50 cents a day. That's roughly $15 per month, which should result in a selling price of between $150 and $180. What if your site is earning 75 cents a day? That's about $22.50 a month, which should sell for between $225 and $270. If your site is earning less than 50 cents a day, you might have a little harder time finding a buyer, but let's look at a worst-case scenario. Imagine your site is getting one lousy 5-cent click a day, and that's it. That works out to about $1.50 a month, which based on our 10-12x multiplier would probably sell for between $15 and $18. At that level, it's hardly worth paying for the domain and hosting every year, right? Well, what if you had 10 of those sites that you could bundle up and sell as a group? Suddenly those sites that are barely breaking even can generate almost a couple $100s for you. As long as there's potential to increase the revenue for the buyer, this is very possible to do. If you start thinking about your websites as income streams over the course of several months or years, those low-earning sites suddenly seem a lot more valuable. If you could build a few of these every month, after a few months you would have an ongoing inventory of profitable sites you could sell. Then you could take some of those profits, reinvest them in making more new sites, and before you know it you could generate a nice second income, or even full-time income, building and selling sites.